Before Onome was 10 years, her mother's friend, Ajugu, the mother's friend name is Ajugu, that is Esther's friend, which is Onome's mother. Ajugu got married to a man in the city. She left the village and went to the city to meet her husband. Getting to the city, she told the husband that there's this girl in the village, that the girl is her secondary school mate, that she would like the girl to come and stay with her so that she can be a mother to the girl. Since her mother is late, she's left alone with her grandparents, that she really needed a mother figure, that she wants to be the mother figure to Onome. At first, the husband refused and was like, "Hi, I don't like the idea of another person coming to stay with us. It was too early." She said, "Okay, no problem." Since it was a new marriage, she was fine with that. After a while, when Ajugu got to the city where her husband was living, she got familiar with a family in the estate where they lived. This family was so nice to her. She got there. She see this family as her second family. She was very close to them. Once in a while, she discussed Onome with the woman, the next family. She discussed Onome with them, always talking about Onome. Even the woman, without knowing Onome, just fell in love with Onome. I just feel like, oh, I would like to have this girl. What if you give me this girl? Let me keep it. Since your husband don't want you to bring the girl in now. And the Ajugu friend that is living in the estate, as at when she got there, she learned that the family has been married for some time, no child. So the lady felt, if you can give me Onome, let me take care of Onome as my own. Since you love her this much, we are close together, why not give me Onome? She said, okay, that was a good idea. Ajugu now suggested that she would discuss with her husband, then discuss with Onome's family. They'll allow Onome to come to the city to stay with her. Meanwhile, she was going to tell Onome's family that Onome was not coming to stay with her, but a very good friend that she knows very well. Fast forward to that time, Onome and the husband, Ajugu with the husband now decided to let Onome's family know. They discussed the whole thing, and the family accepted and released Onome to the mother's friend Ajugu. Ajugu now brought Onome to the city as planned, took Onome to the friend's house because that was the initial plan that Onome was going to stay in the friend's house. Onome went to their house and started staying with them. The woman was so nice to Onome. When Onome came to the house, the woman was so nice to Onome. For she not having a child for a long time after getting married, she became so used to Onome. She treated Onome like her own, including her husband. They were just so fond of her. After a while, not long, Onome stayed with them, came to live with them when she was 12. As at 13 years, they've celebrated Onome's birthday in a large way. Celebrated her so much. People were envious of Onome. Like, Kai, you are lucky. Even though your parents are not here, you got a new parent that God has sent to you. Onome's birthday was wow, the talk of the estate. And that passed. 3 months after Onome's birthday, Onome fell sick. Onome started acting funny. She became sick, feverish, and all that. Onome's new mom, let me address her as Onome's new mother. Onome's new mother took Onome to the hospital, to the pharmacy. They treated her, gave her malaria drug and typhoid and all that. She came back. Still, Onome was still sick. After taking all the medicine and all that, Onome was still sick. Onome, what is the problem? So she now discussed with the husband that I think the best way is to take Onome to the hospital. She now took Onome to the hospital. After the treatment and everything, run tests and all that, and that news came that their beautiful Onome is 6 weeks pregnant. Onome's new auntie almost lost it all. She took Onome back home, communicated what happened to the husband. The husband was like, Onome, how? How did it happen? How can Onome be pregnant? Onome just came in less than 1 year plus. She's pregnant. What happened? They started questioning Onome. The husband and the wife, they are new parents now, are asking Onome, Onome, what happened to you? How did you get pregnant? Onome refused to talk. Not until they reached out to Ajugu that brought Onome to their house. Say, my friend, please come. The girl you brought to us, come and see what is happening. The auntie came. They all sat down trying to talk to Onome to let them know, to tell them how did it happen, who was responsible. Onome refused to talk. So the Esther's friend, which is Ajugu, now said they should give Onome to her. That she just need a private time with the Onome. That let her know. Maybe she will open up to her. She now took Onome to her house. Meanwhile, she was already pregnant. Ajugu now took Onome to her own house. She told the husband what happened, that she just needed some time to be with Onome to know the truth of the matter. She took Onome to her house. After like 2 weeks or so, Onome finally opened up to the mother's friend that her friend's husband, that is her new parents, the new father, has been sleeping with her. Say, Onome, are you sure of what you are saying? She said yes. Have you ever told your mom, because she called her mom, have you ever told mommy about this? She said there was a time she tried telling mommy about it, but she didn't really know how to put it. She just told mommy that daddy touched her. And the mommy, she said mommy was not, she did not respond. So since that day, she got shy and refused to talk. Meanwhile, daddy has been sleeping with Onome. The Onome got pregnant. Ajuku was like, oh, what have I done? With that anger, with that disappointment, Ajuku now took Onome back to her friend's house. My friend, what has your husband done to the girl I brought for you? The friend was shocked to get the news that her husband, her so-called husband, has been having something to do with the little Onome. She wept and wept and wept. As at when the Ajugu brought Onome to the house to tell the wife what happened, the husband was not at home. When the husband came back, she now told the husband, this is what Onome said. Are you responsible? Have you been touching Onome? Or what have you been doing with Onome? To her greatest shock, the husband said yes, boldly yes to her face. Is anything wrong with that? If she's pregnant, let it be. After all, I've been married to you for like 5 years. You are not able to have a child. So if a child is coming from Onome, there's nothing wrong with it. According to Ajugu, she said at that point, or her friend lost it. Like she trusted the husband so much. She couldn't believe that the husband can do such a thing to her. Okay, now this is Onome. The friend that brought her is not Onome's parents. She that Onome has been living with is not her biological parent. Ajugu suggested that since this is the situation, she's too young, let them communicate with her grandparents. Let them know this is the situation on ground. Ajugu's friend, that is Onome's new mommy, new parents, convinced her not to tell anyone. At this point, Onome was like 5 to 7 months pregnant. And Ajugu was like, what do I? Ajugu still wondering how to communicate to Onome's grandparents. While she was wondering how to present the matter to them, Onome's pregnancy kept growing until it was 9 months. Of course, a teenage girl at that age, you don't expect her to do birth delivery, do vaginal delivery. It was supposed to be CS. She was booked in the hospital for the CS. Though they have been taking her to the hospital for antenatal and all that. At this point, her parents, her supposed parents, there have been a lot of clash in their marriage because of Onome's pregnancy. The husband left the mom. The adopted parents, that's the adopted father, left her adopted mom. So it was just Onome, the Ajugu, and her friend that have been taking care of Onome. It was time for Onome to give birth. They now reach out to their adopted father that it is time for Onome to give birth. They need financial assistance because the family is just an average family. They are not doing bad and they are not too there. So they said they need financial assistance from the adopted father. The adopted father said, okay, that he was going to support with what he have, whatever he can give, they should just accept it. I think he sent them some money. They booked for the child delivery. Getting to the hospital a day before Onome was booked for her delivery, the adoptive father came back home and told the wife that if Onome give birth, that the only thing he will let the woman know that once Onome give birth, that they can take the baby from Onome and send Onome back to her grandparents. The woman don't want, she never wanted any argument or an issue because of what was on ground. She now accepted with the husband. She said, no problem. Once Onome give birth, I'll talk to the family. They'll give us the baby. Onome can now go back to her grandparents. Came that day, Onome now delivered. Onome delivered a baby girl. They went to the hospital. At the hospital, when Onome was ready to get discharged from the hospital, Ajugu, her mother's friend, was there. The adopted family parents were there. Her parents said they are taking Onome and the baby home. That Onome needs some time with them to heal and get better. Why Ajugu say, with what happened, I can no longer leave Onome and her baby with you people. I need Onome and her child. That was what brought the